talk about, I know track season's already started, a few meets. What are your feelings about this group that you have this year?
Yeah, we're really excited about this group. We have a lot of returners, but we're also still young, and so we have a good mix of kids. We're excited about our relays. We have a pretty good pole vaulter on the boys' side, and then we have a sprinter on the girls' side. We have a good distance crew all the way around. So we're excited about who we have coming back and who's been performing and who's been stepping up.
So the way it sounds, you feel like you have a pretty balanced team where you can get points from relays and distance and things like that.
Yes, that's how we feel about it. We're missing some areas, hurdles for the girls, and then in the throws we're still developing those younger kids, but for minus those we're pretty balanced.
You mentioned the relays. You feel pretty good about that, and that's got to be exciting because those carry so many points at these events.
Right. We're in contention, and so as long as we have a fighting shot, our kids work hard and they compete, and we feel good about our chances when it comes to the relays.
Who are some kids that you're anticipating to have big springs on the track?
On the boys' side, we have Owen Green. We have, and he's a kind of a relay specialist. He might run an open event, but he's pretty strong for us. We have Tate Elder, who's also a relay specialist, but we could throw him in an open event and he would do well there. We have Riley Clefstead, who's a pole vaulter. He is going, hopefully in the next few weeks, going to break the school record of 14.6. On the distance, boys distance, we have William Karim. He's up and coming. He's only a junior, and so we're excited about him. Have another individual who can run the hurdles, and then he runs triple jump. Oliver Burnett, we're excited about him, and then Lance Carter in the jumps as well. So we're on the boys' side. That's who we have. On the girls' side, we have Tasia Badal. She's been running really well. She's going to run some open events, but she's going to help us in the 4x1. And then we have kind of a plethora of kids that'll help us in the relays as well. Kate Ostermiller, Sarah McWilliams, Caitlin Stein, who can also help us in jumps. And then on the distance side, we have Lauren Cashenschmidt to compete for the mile and the 2 mile. And then we have a freshman, Megan Greschel, who will also compete to go to state in the mile. So we have kids, we have tools, we just got to get out and have good races when we need to have good races. So.
After going through last year and losing the season and having to tell those seniors like, hey, there's not going to be any season left, do you enter this year maybe more appreciative than you ever been on having a season?
Yes. But the times were so crazy. You hurt for the seniors because they missed out on, especially the kids that had been working so hard. We had two girls. And a few boys that missed out. They'd been working through their freshman through junior year, and they had shots to go to state, which they previously had not. And so you hurt for that. But we have a saying in our track program: control the controllables. And so when there's certain things that you can't control, you just kind of move past them. And obviously a pandemic was one of those things that you can't control. So yeah, we hurt a lot. But we understand the situation that we're in, and I definitely appreciate this season, but I appreciate every season as much as I can so we can get the most out of that season. So,
whenever this season is said and done in May, what do you hope the biggest success of these teams is going to be?
To be the very best version of themselves. We try not to put those type of expectations on kids. Other than you will go out every day and you will compete to your fullest extent, and at the end of the day, if you can hang your hat on that. We don't ever want to say, well, if we would have done this or if we would have done that. But we at the end of the day, we just want the very best version of ourselves, and we feel like if we can do that, more than likely we're going to be successful.
What's up? This is Ashlyn Jackson, and I'm here with the Lady Hawks.
Don't forget to follow all of our social media channels,
especially YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
Comment and also spike the subscribe button to follow all of our videos on our YouTube channel. to keep up with all of the great content we're pushing out on a daily basis.